What is Microsoft Foundry and why it matters if you are building an enterprise AI agents? Hello everyone, I'm Naval Yamul. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Data Master. If you're serious about building an enterprise AI applications, AI agents, or generative AI solutions, this series is going to change the way you think about Microsoft's AI ecosystem. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Today, we are starting a very powerful long form series on Microsoft Foundry. And in this first video, I'll explain what Microsoft Foundry is, why Microsoft introduced it, why enterprises actually need it, and finally, a quick walkthrough on the platform. If you are aware of the definitions and what Microsoft Fabric is, you can directly jump on to a quick walkthrough of the platform. Let's begin. What is Microsoft Foundry? Azure AI Foundry is Microsoft's unified AI platform on Azure designed to help organizations build, customize, deploy, and manage AI applications and AI agents at enterprise scale. In a simple definition, Microsoft Foundry is an end to end AI engineering platform that enables you to discover models, build AI agents, evaluate their performance, deploy securely, and monitor everything all in one place. Think of it as a factory, the tools, the models, the governance, and the deployment engine, all combined into one integrated AI platform. But why did Microsoft introduce Foundry? Let me ask you something. Before Foundry, what we have done or what we used to do is Azure OpenAI for models, Azure Studio for experimentation, ML Studio for ML lifecycle, separate monitoring tools, separate security configuration. Everything was fragmented. Now imagine you have an enterprise architect, you want multiple LLM models, you want agent based workflows, governance, security, evaluation, monitoring, compliances. Managing all separately becomes complex. Microsoft Foundry solves this fragmentation. It unifies the entire AI lifecycle into a single platform. So why Foundry is important for enterprises? So let me break down it clearly. First, it has an access to thousands of models. Foundry provides a centralized model catalog with large language models, multi models, open source models, reasoning models. You can compare the cost, performance, latency, capabilities all inside one interface. We are going to do a walkthrough and then I'll explore what is model catalog in detail. Then you can build an AI agents, not just a chatbots. This is very important. Foundry is not just about text generation. It allows you to build autonomous AI agent, task automation agents, enterprise co-pilots, tool integrated AI systems, and your agents can call APIs, use the tool, access the data, make decisions. This is enterprise AI engineering. And enterprise grade governance. Enterprise care about security, compliance, monitoring, role based access, data privacy. Because Foundry runs on Azure, you automatically get Azure identity integration, security control, observability, compliance standard. This makes it perfectly production ready. And finally, you have a full AI lifecycle in one single platform. With Foundry, you can discover the model, experiment the prompts, build the agents, evaluate the output, deploy as API endpoint, and then monitor the usage, improve the performance. This is AI Engineering 2.0. Now, let us explore the Foundry, Microsoft Foundry. So this is my Azure portal. I have already deployed an Microsoft Foundry resource. You can check here. So if you want me to make a separate video on how to deploy this instance or resources, please do comment it in the In this video, I'll try to make a video on how to get this instance. Now I'll just click on this, and this is where your Microsoft Foundry looks like. So I'm using a new UI here, or a new UI experience of Microsoft Foundry. The moment you click on this launch Microsoft Foundry, you land up on this page. So at the top, you should see Microsoft Foundry, a new logo of that. And this is my instance name or the resource name called Data Master. And at the very top, you have a very powerful search. You can just ask AI the things that you don't find it, you can ask it from here. And yes, I am into the new Foundry experience. And at the top, you have the tabs like Home. This is your home page where you get a project endpoint and you get a project API key and your region, the project region. And you get news or maybe new arrivals here at the top. Now you can access the Anthropic's latest model called 4. Opus 4.6. As of this recording, you can access this. And the recent works, you can access it from here. And you get a quick, maybe coding quick start. You can get a complete Python or C sharp from here. Okay. And you can get the documentation, a GitHub link for the latest SDK updates and the code samples and so on. If you have any queries, any question, you can join the community by using the Discord community. Cool. This is all about the home. Let me go to the Discover, and you'll find very interesting things here. Okay, the moment you click on Discover and look at this amazing things here. So you get the access to all the popular models, your open source model, reasoning model, multi-model models, everything here. So you can access it, the latest models, as I mentioned, the Claude Opus 4.6 and so on. You can click onto this overview tab, models, and you get an access to all the tools as well. So now you have more than 11,000 plus models. You can access it from here. So this makes Microsoft Foundry as one of the premium, um, you can say, tool or service to build AI agents. Then you have an access to the tools. You can see there are so many tools. Your custom tools are there, remote MCPs are there, built-in tools are there, and the tools that are provided by different partners, Microsoft, and different categories. You can filter it from the categories as well. Amazing. And you have a solution templates. So a few of the solution accelerators that are already built on the Foundry, you can access it from here. So let me navigate to models or maybe an overview tab. So here you have a lot of things. First, the most important thing is the leaderboard. So when you look at the models, you are confused like which would be the best model and what are the tokens per second, what is the estimated cost. You get all that in one single place, and that's by the leaderboard. You can check the models and you can check the quality index, which is better, which is the higher is better. You can check it from here. When it comes to the coding, GPT 5.2 codex is at the winner's position, you can say, and you can say safety lower is always the better, and the throughput, that is tokens per second, higher is better in this case, and the cost, obviously the lower is always the best. So you can see the cost here compared to the Claude Opus 4.5 is the highest cost, the recent model, and so on. So you can get this all leaderboard position. You can go to this, you can apply a lot of other parameters here like quality, safety, throughput, estimated cost, and you can compare with different models here. So you can compare these two models and so on. Okay, a lot of things are there inside this model leaderboard. And then you have an access to all the models, open source models like DeepSeek and Claude, GPT, and Mistral open source model, Grok, and Meta's Llama models, and so on. Okay, so this is about the Discover tab. Now let me go to the Build tab. This is where you start building your AI agents. Cool, lovely. The moment you move towards the build, here you have different like a navigation pane. You can see you have agents. So I've built a few agents in the last couple of months. You can find out here. We are going to build a brand new agent, a simple agent from here in couple of seconds. Then you have a workflows. Now your Microsoft Foundry supports sequential flow as a template, human in loop template, group chat, and even you can create a blank workflow as well. So in our coming videos, we are going to create a workflows as well. Then again, you have an access to these models. So as of now, I have deployed a few of the models like GPT 4.1 and few of the text embedding models here, but you can deploy more models from this base model. Just click on it. Now, for example, if I want to try Claude Opus 4.6, I'll just click on it and you can get this model and you can start building it loudly. You can see this. So I'll just click on deploy and we will be using this Claude Opus 4.6 model for building our own agent. So I'll just go to the default and I'll just, no, I don't have enough credits to deploy the 4.6 model. Maybe we will stick to the GPT 4.1 mini for this demo. In the next videos, I'll try to use the latest models. And then you have a fine tune tab where you can fine tune your models, and then you can access the tools. Just now I mentioned you can create a tools here where your agent has a capability to access these all tools like search tool, maybe wiki tool, or maybe a YouTube tool, and so on. Then we have something called knowledge bases. So you can use a Microsoft IQ. It's one of the new feature. It's still in preview, but you can create a knowledge bases here. You can give an access to your data sets, your files, and so on. And finally, once you build your AI agents, you can evaluate it from the evaluation tab here. And finally, you can set up the guardrails. You can mention your AI agent things to do, things not to do, and all those things in this guardrails. In couple of seconds, we'll come back to this agent and we'll try to create a simple agent. Then we have the next tab called operate tab. So you will find out all the monitoring section here, like you have built an agents and your agents are in use and how it actually performs. You can check everything in this operate tab. Overview, you can check the assets, compliance, your quotas, and your admin, everything about this AI agent and the gateways and all those things in this operate tab. Then you have amazing documentations. You can access the documentation at any time. It's really amazing. They have put all together into the fabric in this docs tab. Cool. Let me jump on to build tab and let us start building a simple agent. So let us click on this create agent tab and you can give your agent name. So I'll just say this agent is for my data master consulting YouTube. Okay. This is for my YouTube channel. Let me just click on create. Oh, there's a typo error, but that's fine. I guess I can rename it later on. Cool. Now you can get the models from here. So I have already deployed two models as I mentioned, GPT 4.1 mini. I'm using it. But if you want to deploy more models, you can again access it from here or go to the models tab, deploy it, and then you can start using it here. The moment you create an agent, here you have playground. This is where you get started with your interact. You can get started interacting with your agent. You can see your agent name and you can start um, writing a message here, and you can get an YAML file for that, YML file, and also you can get a complete code in Python or JavaScript or in C Sharp. Let me just stick to the chat, and here you have a couple of different evaluation metrics. You can get a fluency or relevance or self-harm, violence, hate, unfair, and all that evaluation metrics. You can check it from here. Okay, cool. Now, before I just get started with it, it's always recommended to give a good instructions. So write your prompt here to give a clear instruction, your agent instruction, what this agent is for. You have to give it here. And then you can add a tools here. So we haven't added any tools, but here directly you can add a tool called web search, or if you go to this tool sections and add some external tools, you can add it from here. But you can add a web search tool directly, you can add it from here, web search, or you can upload some additional files. Suppose if you have any raw data, if you have any PDF and so on, you can browse them, you can drop them directly here. It supports so many different formats like docs, PPTs, text file. I guess no, not a PPT, but docs, PDFs, and all those things. And your Microsoft Foundry automatically creates an index for you. Okay, so it chunks the data, it creates the embeddings for you, a vector search, an index, and all those things will be done. You don't need to worry about it. Then you can create a knowledge base from here. and you can add a memory, short-term memory, long-term memory. You can do it from here, and you can add some guardrails here. So I'm not adding any of now at this moment. In the next video, I'm going to take a use case, and then I'm going to build a enterprise ready AI agent where I'll be adding a tools, knowledge base, memory, guardrails, we'll do a evaluation and all those things. So for that, you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel, press the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. So let me just try test out this agent here. Simple agent. I have not given any description, anything. Hi. So it just says, hi, how can I assist you? But I have given a tool called web search. Let me check whether it able to search my company called Data Master Consulting. So I'll just say, give me details about Data Master Consulting. Okay, let me check whether it's able to browse the internet, does the web search, and then gives me the details. Oh, cool. It gave me some information, but I don't think so. It's related to my company. Um, Okay, let me click on the website. It gave me the amazing, lovely. This is what my website is all about. And yes, you can see there are, okay, it says there are multiple companies and services about the associated with the name or similar variations. I really didn't knew that. And yes, this is my company called thedatamaster.in as a website and so on. Okay, there are few more companies as well in UK, US, and so on. But our company is more onto AI consulting services and corporate trainings and so on. Cool. That's what exactly my agent is all about. So let me just go back and show you. Okay, let me save this. Yeah, you can click on this save all as well. Yeah, cool. And this is your DMC YouTube. This is our first agent, simple agent. And we have seen the version also, and we have mentioned as a prompt type. You can just get inside it and you can start writing any prompt here. We just added a web search. Yeah, that's all for this video, guys. So who should learn Microsoft Foundry? So if you are an AI engineer, data engineer, solution architect, or enterprise architect, you must understand how these AI platforms are evolving. Just like Databricks unified data engineering analytics platform, Microsoft Foundry is unifying the AI engineering. So thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, so please like the video, share it with your AI community, and subscribe to this channel. Because in the next video, we are going to do more hands-on and building our AI agents inside the Foundry. So thank you for watching again. So keep learning data and AI things. Bye bye.